I can't sleep. Should I just stay awake at this point, or? I am in agony. There were some 15-minute intervals I can't account for, so I probably slept then.
How you doing?
It's Monday. I finally slept. I don't know why I was up for like almost 40 hours. But I decided to make some more fishes for the craft fair because the craft fair, the weekly market is getting busier now that the weather is getting better, and we're entering tax return season. I guess where it's gonna. I know that there's not much point in making these really because of the time spent cutting them out and things. I think I'm getting better at it just because I'm being less precise in the cutting, because why not? They look cute. I am down to my last one, I think, at the market. Like, Milo ones don't go, and I understand why, because they're colored, so they don't look as good as the black and white line art ones, so I might want to make another line art version of something else. I don't know, because I feel like, because these are only like $1, that's why I don't put them online or anything, because they're really cheap. And to me, it just seems like, to me, this is kind of like a tip jar where people come up and they're like, I like your stuff, but I don't want to buy anything, so I'll toss a coin to the artist and just get this $1 pack of stickers, so might as well get that dollar. I went back to working on the thing. These are my papers for in-person sketches. I think I did this. It's really hard to tell because I was very, very tired. I also need to bring more random papers because I've been doing my Patreon stuff in here. I don't know. It's been rough for me lately. No reason. Just generally kind of rough. Oh, also my canvas dried. Look at that. I made a tiny paper drum. So now we'll see how the sizing works out. And the stapling was poor because it's my first time using a staple gun. And my paper is too small. The corners look fine. I think I did a decent job doing random corners, but we'll see if the sizing survived my time under the tap water there. So February is almost over, and that means my adventures with the cards are coming to an end. Although lately I've been less creative feeling, so I feel like I haven't really made the best use of it. So this is where I am at with the painting. I still love the sound it makes. Every time I erase like something with the eraser, it makes a drum noise. I love that. And I think today is Thursday. Check. Wow, yeah. Okay, so today is somehow Thursday, and that means that today is the opening for the member show. And last time I talked to them, I'm supposed to be getting up in front of these people and telling them about how I made my work, which I should be completely used to, and I had all this time to prepare for it, but I just have not been preparing for it because I keep myself so busy. Like, right now I'm trying to distract myself with a new thing for the Raffi and Klee collab lab or whatever. And also removing seams on my pants that I'm not going to wear. But I might, so I'll do it anyway. But I won't. I don't really like wearing things that make me feel insecure about anything, so, because otherwise I'll just, And if I'm up in front of a crowd, I don't want to feel insecure, I want to feel pretty, like, okay, so I'm probably not gonna wear these. No one cares about that. Okay, so like, I think there's gonna be probably around 50 people. Like, there's 50 artists participating. Not everyone goes to stuff, so it probably won't be 50 artists, but people who do go there bring their own people, so it could be more than 50 people. I don't know, and I don't know if it's actually still going to happen, but I'm trying to prepare for it. I wrote out some stuff to think about. I rewatched the video and didn't really like the video. Huh. Maybe I should re-talk over that one. I can't help but notice that in like a lot of my videos, because I'm doing the voiceover so soon after finishing the piece, that I tend to come off as like, I'm not sure if I like this, I'm not sure if this went really well, or like, I remember this mistake I made and blah blah blah. And it also sometimes takes a lot of time to like look back on your work and think about why you did that thing, because I think our hindsight is a lot better after you do the thing than while you're doing it and before you're doing it and while you're planning it and things like that. So although you should keep notes, because sometimes you have great ideas in the process and you forget them when you do the voiceover, or when you're talking about your work, or if you're writing an essay, things like that. I have no idea what's going to happen tonight. And she said my painting is out in the hallway, but it's okay because I brought an extra. So my name's Melissa, and I'm a new member at the Senyamu Art Society, and Yuli was so excited to have fresh blood that she asked me to talk about producing the painting that's in the hallway. It's called Vancouver in Quartz, and it looks kind of like this. So it's like, I've been doing cityscapes as if they were pieces embedded in quartz. Quick shout out to Gord, who ordered one of these very limited edition zines. I'm very slowly getting through them. They're really nice. I wish I could make zines this quality all the time. One day, join me on Patreon, because one of my target goals is, pretty modest, and I would get a printer if I reached that goal, and then I can make things like this all the time. And then I'd probably add like stickers or something to the mail outs. So yesterday was the thing at the art gallery, and I was supposed to do like a speech kind of thing, and maybe I've included it, I don't know yet. I want to say that it went really well, because I'm sure it did. I don't think that I was any weirder or longer or more boring than anyone else is, like I think it was just like I'm sure it was just an average forgettable time. But because of like the way that my mind works, i.e. doesn't work, I did not really take it very well. Like, I had to like kind of reapproach the whole thing, because the angle that everyone was like speaking was a little different. So I pretty much just had to come up with something on the fly, which obviously doesn't work when you're the kind of person who, some people have fight or flight, and mine is mostly freeze. So I have a tendency to just kind of like freeze up when I don't know what I'm supposed to say. And in videos and stuff, I just edit that part out. And I don't think that I like stood out in really any kind of way, as far as I know. I'm trying not to think that way. Like, I'm trying to like be normal, and I think that's the part that bothered me the most about yesterday, is actually just the fact that I just can't be normal. Like, it's supposed to be like this fun opportunity to meet people and like get my work out there and blah blah blah, and I just can't deal with it. It's just really, really weird, because you go through it and then I spend the next 10 minutes agonizing over how bad it went, even if it didn't go bad. Like, I know rationally that nothing bad happened and everything was fine and no one is even really remembering it, but I can't control myself. Like, it's really weird kind of sensation. Like, I don't know why I can't just do things and enjoy them and chill out. I always have to turn it into a traumatic event. So yeah, don't ask me how it went, because you won't get a realistic answer for me. I'm a very unreliable narrator in that regard. Hey, what you doing over there?